Willie Moore Jr. here. So last year I had the opportunity to visit Ethiopia and I traveled with Bethany Christian Services. Many people in America use Bethany Christian Services to adopt vulnerable children right here in the US. But many people have no clue about all the work that they do globally and how big their imprint is around the world. Bethany's heart for Christ and vulnerable children immediately drew me in, and I knew I had to be a part of all that they were doing. And now the organization was willing to give me a behind the scenes look at all that they're doing around the globe, just starting with Ethiopia and what they're doing to help vulnerable children. So we just got a rude awakening. So our little boarding pass, show our boarding pass. That right there, that don't work. You got to go back to the line and get a new one. 3 Stooges. We don't know what we're doing, but
blind leading the blind.
Blind leading the blind. But guess what? God is good. We trust in Him, and we're gonna get there. You know, many times the narrative that is given to Americans, specifically African American people, is that Africa is bad and dangerous. I was looking forward to seeing it for myself. We just made it in, hooked up with the Bethany team. I'm excited about it. And so, I'm on African soil, ladies and gents.
Yeah. There you go. Oh, there you go. Well, yeah, it's a little. Did it rain hard today? Did it rain hard today?
Track what I'm doing on
here. I do.
Gotta do it. So, the weather here is kind of chilly, like 64 degrees. They said it rained a little bit earlier today. Right now in Atlanta, it is 4 p.m. It is 11 p.m. here, 11-ish, 11:15. So it's dark. Now when we arrived, it was very, very late. But I still had to go get my workout in. No matter what happens, I stay true to my workout. Not only does it help me process information, it helps me look like a superhero as well, okay? The next day, we woke up early and we visited the Bethany offices in Ethiopia. Thank you. Thank you. God bless you. Thank you. God bless you, guys. That's this one.
Welcome to Bethany Church.
Thank you. Hey. Where I met DeWitt, the leading man for Bethany and his Bethany team. DeWitt was by far one of the most smartest men alive. He speaks English, Amharic, and many other languages, and his heart for children was pure, and you could feel it. From the moment that we connected with DeWitt and the team, we immediately learned so much about the needs of the people in Ethiopia. I learned that many of the families make less than $10,000 a year USD. That disturbed me so much, it was hard to hold back tears.
How you feeling thus far, Willie?
Hey, you know what? It's so amazing to see the work that's happening, you know, in Africa versus the United States, and just how we work hand in hand. You know, the different issues. I'm always looking at the goals and looking at the gaps. So I'm just, you know, believing that the Lord's gonna give me some extreme revelation on how to help even more. Oh wow, okay.
Is this the coffee center?
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have
Yeah, sure.
Willie you can do this and you continue for the other break.
So am I just cutting like pizza or just?
And we give him time. Wow.
Making a good trip. Yeah, I just got straight from the airport.
Okay.
Orlando, Netherlands, Nairobi.
So, Willie, what's up next for you?
We are about to go visit one of the homes, so I get an opportunity to see some of the children and the work that we're doing with Bethany here in Ethiopia. The last ceremonial piece was amazing. The coffee, I don't think I could ever drink Starbucks again unless they become a sponsor, and then I'm pro Starbucks. But that was good, that was amazing. And then the ambasha, the bread that I ate on top, and on the bottom is habis. So it was good, man, real fun. Ethiopia. After drinking coffee and participating in a coffee ceremony, I was so happy to finally head out for our first site visit. This is where I had the opportunity to see the full truth of fostering to adopt in Ethiopia. So the way Bethany had it set up was so good. It was a gradual build up. You got a chance to see people living on one level, and you got a chance to see people adopting and fostering on a whole nother level. We started in a small village or a town that was somewhat like what you see on TV. We visited a home with no running water, no electricity, and immediately my heart wept. I was amazed how happy they were, with so much less than what I had. The little girl who was being adopted was so pretty and full of life. Although she had hurt her leg, she still had like a warm and welcoming attitude towards us. Bethany has been assisting this amazing family. You know, in the midst of all of the things that are happening in the world, to see the work here on the ground. It's one thing to talk about it, but it's another thing to be about it, and just to see the help that they're offering to people who really need it, providing homes. It just does your heart really, really well. And so whatever condition that we may be in the United States of America, I don't think it holds a candle to what people have to go through here in Ethiopia. And so it's just really good to see people with so much love for the children here. It just does well to my heart. So I'm excited to continue to work here and excited to be here with Bethany. Yeah. What I wanted to do when I seen that little girl was like literally I wanted to cry, but she was so happy and so content with where she was. I just wanted to know, like, was there something else that I can do? I think I spent most of my time in Ethiopia, like, what can we do to help more? Our next visit was with a woman who was a relentless entrepreneur. This is like my TT or my mama in Africa, okay? She literally made us feel so welcome in her home. I was so grateful to meet someone who was so accomplished. She went to school, she sold coffee, she made clothes, she had a degree in cooking. She was by far the hardest working woman I've ever met in my life. We are so proud of you, and we thank God for your gift, and we know it's gonna make room for you.
ስለዚህ በጣም እግዚአብሔር ላንቺ ትልቅ አላማ እንዳለው እናውቃለን። በጣም ጥሩ ሰራተኛ እንደሆንሽ እናውቃለን። ደግሞ የተለየ ስጦታ እንዳለሽ እናውቃለን።
Everyone in the room is encouraged by your story.
ሁላችንም እዚህ ያለ ነው በሰማነው ነገር በጣም ደስተኞች ነን።
Indeed. So, thank you for inviting us into your home.
ቤቲ ስለጋበዝሽን በጣም ደስ ብሎናል።
And because of you, we'll work harder. Yeah, because of you, we're going to work harder. Thank you so much.
በጣም የሚያነሳሳ ታሪክ ነው በእውነት ባንቺ ምክንያት እንደውም የበለጠ ለመስራት ተነሳስተን ነው ከዚህ ቤት የምንወጣው ይላል።
God bless you.
እግዚአብሔር ይባርክሽ።
When we left, I took a picture with her son that she adopted, and she said, brothers. She said we looked alike. Being an adoptee, I don't often get the opportunity to even hear that. I've never really heard that you look like somebody in your family. And so on the inside, I was just so happy for somebody to point out the resemblance. For an adoptee who's never met the people who birthed me, you know, that was kind of a surreal moment. And so that's my Africa family, for real. So I have so much more that I want to share with you when it comes to Ethiopia. I'm going to keep these video vlogs going because we had such a good time. But as you know, COVID-19 has affected all of us. In fact, all of us have felt the blow of COVID-19 one way or another. However, I do want you to understand that some people are feeling the blow differently, and it's affecting them a lot more. As I shared with you earlier, most families make less than $10,000 a year USD, right? And so 90% of their funds are now gone and wiped away because of COVID-19, unless we do something, right? And so I understand that during this time, it may be a very unique time for you, but I always tell you that if it doesn't meet your need, then it's your seed. So I want you to take this time to help me out. And I'm starting off, right? I am going to donate $1,000 to Bethany Christian Services for their international efforts, specifically for Ethiopia. Will you join me in my gift, right? Maybe some of you all can match it. Others, you just do what you can. If it's $5, $10, whatever it is. But I want to make sure that I can help my friends out in Ethiopia, and I want to use my platform for good. So I know that I can trust you to be a part of this mission. Every little bit counts. And of course, I know that you are going to be obedient to the call. My goal is $10,000 today, okay? Today. So I want you to give today. Our goal is $10,000. I'm going to keep you updated on how we're doing, but make sure that you text this number to this number, right? Put the text thing right there, okay? Right? Here's the Cash App right there. And then last but not least, log on to WillieMooreJrLive.com, click adoption, and we can accommodate you, all right? But let's do something powerful in the midst of COVID-19 and help those who are suffering so much more than we are, all right? God bless you.